This playthrough is rated E10+. Are you ready to paint by numbers? Greetings and salutations, viewers, while we're back here with another episode of Sherlock Holmes Nemesis. In the last episode, we tried to stop Arsène Lupin by capturing one of the paintings here by solving his clues and then getting Lestrade on the case, but unfortunately, due to some trickery from Arsène Lupin, he knocked out the guards, hid in a crate over here with his little outfit, and... oh. That's weird. It's black. Let me try reloading that again. One of the few weird glitches in this game. Sometimes the game will like not show the colors for some weird reason. So, but anyway, he hid in this box here. Then there was a glass window they let his companion in, and they ransacked the place by stealing the portrait and moving all the pictures around. And the poor director's trying to clean up all that up. So now we got a letter here. To beware to remove his hostages of his disguise. So remember there was a picture earlier with his disguise. So let's head to the French gallery. And yep, there it is. So
self-portrait by Horace Valmont. A bit narcissistic, that one.
Okay.
This painting has an oil base, but is covered in a fine coat of water paint. I should ask the director how to remove it.
Alright, let's head back to the directors. Ask him about that.
What do you want, Mr. Holmes?
Guy's voice reminds me of a character in King's Quest VII, I believe. He's in the desert and he wants water, and every time we talk to him, he goes, "What do you want?"
Sorry to disturb you, gentlemen. Can you explain how to remove a fine layer of water paint that is covering an oil painting? Rest assured, it does not concern a piece from the museum's collection.
It's simple. You'll need some water to soften the paint, a paintbrush with rigid bristles to scrape off the film, and an absorbent sponge to take it all off.
Thank you.
Alright, and we've seen those before.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good.
In the one room with the opening in it. So let's head to the non-admittance area. Yeah, it's in this area here. We checked this earlier, so...
water.
There's the water and the sponge and bristles. So let's head back to the French portrait. And,
You and I, Lupin.
Game on! Lupin the Third! Lupin the Third! Dun 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 dun. Anyway, what you do is you put the water, click the brush on the water, and then you have to dab the thing. You don't have to do the whole thing. You can just do a certain amount, I believe. Really, I think the only thing you really have to get is the bit of it, and there's a spot right here you also need to get too. So you could probably ignore doing most of this, but I want to show off the difference in this spot. So we'll just go over everything with the brush. Usually you can tell it's wet by, it'll be darkened a little bit. So just go over a little bit. I go over just like the basic stuff like the cane, because you don't have to go over the whole picture. So this hopefully shouldn't take too long. Sometimes it can take a hot minute because of the brush and the sponge won't wet stuff even though you run over it multiple times. And yeah, you can kind of tell that there's clearly a thin line of like where you need to hit stuff with the brush. So that's why you don't have to hit the whole thing. It's not really necessary. So okay, that's probably good enough. We can get the rest of it if it really comes down to it. So okay, get the brush or sponge and just go over it multiple times until it disappears. Yeah, see how it's slowly coming together. Yeah, sometimes you have to go over the sponge like multiple times. So I'm just kind of running it over there. So yeah, I like the transition from his French get up to his actual get up here. So I don't know. I think it's a cool little thing. Let me get these little spots for the brim of his hat, even though, like I said, it's not really required. Must have gotten that one. Yeah, see, even though I swear I hit this with the brush, it still shows as if I didn't wet it or something like that. So the whole hitting the sponge and thing is not perfect, mind you. I wish it would just automatic, like, I don't know what the word would be to fix it. I think the cane's like basically the same, so. Yeah, I wish it just like hit like a bigger area instead of it being these tiny little blocks. You know what I mean? That seems to be a bit asinine to do that, but oh well, not a big deal. More annoying than anything. So it's not like we're in a rush or anything like that. It's not like Lupin will strike again and steal more stuff, mind you. You know, just let us take our time cleaning this thing. Could have had the director do this, you know. Why is the great Sherlock Holmes cleaning restoration pictures? But anyway, the really big thing we're supposed to be finding is the C thing right here. You could probably just locate this and be fine. So let's see if that counts.
There is a bright red C written on this calling card in addition to a poem. This letter must be the beginning of a word or phrase. Now to find the others.
Yeah, if you just do that, you could probably skip the whole thing, but I wanted to show off the whole thing. I thought that was kind of cool. The red surroundings, the green, isn't right, but for a clue you must look inwardly. If nothing is found, despite your great might, my success will make you green with envy. Ah, well, let me back up. We've actually seen a green portrait before over here. Oops. Yeah, remember this guy? This creepy, like, you know, mirror on the wall?
There must be something here. Stay alert now.
Alright, so now we need to check for something. Over this place, let's take a look. Ooh, he's staring into my soul. Anyway, it's over here.
A piece of the frame is breaking off.
Yeah, for some reason, sometimes you have to kind of click around to get it. Oh, great paintings, rectangular or square, are hanging in a room much like this one, in a different one from the north. Air, count 6 sides as the needle turns. You can't miss it. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I miscounted. Sorry, you don't count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the? Who knew that it turned there? But anyway.
Elementary.
My dear Watson, even though he never says that. In a somber corner under white cloth, to ensure success, look for the red. It will not be inside, but be not wroth. It is not impossible to if you use your head. So, yeah, inside, huh? Well, we have to go inside the dark room that we couldn't, or the closet before. So
it's too dark in here. I don't see anything. I'm in need of a lamp.
All right, let's head back to the director's office, and we can now finally grab that lamp. So.
Can I borrow this lamp?
Yes, we are almost finished. Isn't that right, Palinor?
Had to be careful. It's a gas lamp, if I remember correctly. Because gas is very expensive. Alright, now we need to find something out of the way. Hello.
This bucket contains something extremely heavy. I can't move it. A bucket with a red perimeter. Not bad.
And then there's a note inside of his mouth.
There is something here.
Alright, under a bouquet of lilies fair, the director is sleeping there. Younger by a quarter of an hour, you shall receive the power. I have the power! But anyway, remember in the, was it this one? Or is it the next one over? Ah, there it is. Yeah, remember the sleeping picture of the director?
It's Pointer, the museum director, who's on display here. Amusing.
Ha 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 ha. But anyway, a letter drops. Your great-uncle Horace had a grandfather, both did proud the name Vernay. The clue will lead you to a race on the Tiber. Decide which painting it is and don't sway. Alright. Oh yeah, we also want to grab the lamp, by the way. But anyway, let's go back to the French gallery. Remember seeing a couple of paintings that looked exactly the same?
Here's what I've been looking for. A canvas by Joseph Vernay, my great-great-uncle.
Yes, but what about this one?
A canvas by Joseph Vernay, my great-great-uncle. Why, these two paintings appear identical.
So much for the world's greatest detective, huh? Actually, that's more Batman's thing, but still. Alright, we're looking for a very specific individual at this place. It's kind of cool that we get to actually kind of magnify this picture and just see some of the details on it. It's pretty cool. Man, I could never paint this type of stuff. But then again, these people did this for their living. I mean, what else were you going to do? Work on the farm all day? But anyway, we're looking for... Aha!
Haha, Lupin seems to be setting the example. I'm in need of a lamp.
Oh, we got one, so let's back out. Yeah, this is the fake, by the way.
I need something.
Oh, you have to click on it, right. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, fire, fire. Yeah, yeah, fire. Ah. No, I wonder if anyone remembers that. Alright, anyway.
I will recopy all of that to better study it.
Alright, we got an eye now. 9 paintings with so much in common. Theme and colors, brown, green, red, green, yellow, and blue. Put the colors face to face, help them to align, and the last letter found will give you a clue. Okay, so, remember all the pictures around the gallery that looked really, really garish?
This must be one of the 9 canvases. They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without.
Yeah, let's get rid of this trash. Let's throw it in the garbage.
They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without. They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without.
Sherlock Holmes says that for most of them, the same thing.
They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without.
I could technically press escape to get past that, but
They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without. They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without.
Alright, let's see. Grab this one.
They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without.
Let's see, there should be one here. There it is.
They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without.
The final one is in here. Where are you? There it is.
They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without. I have all 9 paintings now, I think.
Alright, so now we need a place to put these down, but we need a good bit of open space. Well, Lupin set this up for us already. Looky there.
Think.
Okay, so now we need to put these all together. So the thing about this is that we're trying to form a specific number on this. We want to form a S. So the way we need to do it is we need to move a block here. However, as is, if you look at all the pictures, they don't seem to work together, so we need to adjust them to our own whims here. So you can actually right-click on these things to move them about. I think that one's actually good where it is, weirdly enough. Okay. This one, I believe, goes here, but I need to move it. I think that's the spot. Let's see. 3, which is... let's see. So I think that one, yeah, I think it's that one. Okay, so where do I put that one? I think I put that here, but I need to move it over. That should be... yeah, that looks good right there. Yeah, the first time you play this, you probably think, oh, do we just put them in order? But no, you have to actually manipulate and move them around and stuff like that. So let's put this one here. I think that one works. Yeah. That looks good. Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, 5. See, 5 will be here. Yeah, just shift that a little bit. And then 6 should go here, but I need to move it there. And then 7, this one goes here. Switch that over a little bit. Yeah, they all fit. So just basically just move it till it all kind of works together. You know, put it all into a nice sub. Yeah, fits like a glove. And there we go.
No message proposes another riddle. I must have found all of the clues. However, I haven't made any progress. Perhaps the director might know more.
Okay, so we found an S, but that's it. Wonder what that means. Let's go. Well, let's take the suggestion to heart and head back to the directors and see what he says about this whole situation. Hello, director.
So, Mr. Holmes, the day is drawing to a close. Can I finally reclaim my museum?
Tell me, director, does this word mean anything to you?
And what word is he talking about? Well, if you go to the inventory, let's go over this again, just for those who might have forgotten. So, let's see, where does it start at? Let's see, okay, C-O-R-O-N-I. So, and then the last one we got was S. So, Coronis, or, say, Coronis.
Coronis? Yes, we have a painting entitled Apollo Slaying Coronis. It's an old painting. Let me show you. Eleanor?
Here it is.
This painting is rather simple and doesn't seem to be hiding anything special. Can you tell me the history of this piece?
It was created in approximately 1617 by Domenichino and his assistants. It doesn't belong to us, but is on loan temporarily by its owner. It represents the god Apollo using an arrow to slay his lover, Coronis, because of her infidelity.
That's all?
Yes, that's all.
Well, Holmes, where are we? It's dark outside. I can't keep going any longer. Not one witness within a half-mile in any direction. It would seem the men disappeared like ghosts.
What is the note that you're holding?
Oh, yes, a constable asked me to bring it to your attention. It could be from Lestrade, as we were separated over an hour ago.
Maybe. Let's see. Coronis poem. Lo Coronis, destiny in a painting. It was there, but never did she know. Always around her, a black shadow. Not seen in the painting. This eve, 6 more missing.
Incredible. Lestrade has also started using poetry.
This note didn't come from Lestrade, Watson. It's Lupin who sent it. Mr. Pointer, what could he mean by a black shadow and not in the painting?
Yes, yes. In the legend, it's Apollo's bird, a raven, who reveals Coronis's infidelity to him. Thus, the raven, who is at the heart of the matter, is curiously absent from the painting.
Anyway, our latest message from Lupin states, tonight, 6 more missing. Do you have the map of London with you, Watson? Get it for me if you would.
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
Have you found the map of London, Watson?
Yes, yes.
No, I have nothing to ask him.
Oh.
No, I have
Okay.
nothing to ask him.
Yeah, sometimes they just have Watson just pop in just to use the map. I'm like, okay, I feels bad for Watson. Okay, let's take a look at London again. So, all right. So now we need to figure out where we got to go next. When the obvious answer is the Tower of London, because we're talking about ravens, right? So the 6 ravens of London or whatever. So home of the 6 ravens would prevent the fall of the kingdom.
Yes, Watson, the Tower of London ravens. If ever the ravens leave the Tower of London, the British Empire will fall. Lupin wants to capture them. Watson, there isn't a moment to lose. Find a hansom while I leave some instructions for the director.
You were quiet during the whole trip in the hansom, Holmes. I'm curious to know what you might have said to the director.
Simply to reveal nothing to the public and claim that the appearance of a strange mildew on certain paintings has forced the museum to close. This quarantine will permit us to avoid the press from aggravating this already embarrassing situation.
But if Lupin pursues his scandalous idea and actions, we won't be able to silence all of the talk that will ensue all over the city.
Exactly, Watson. All we're doing is giving ourselves a bit of time. From here on out, we must win this strange game, Watson. Lupin won the first round and has thrown me headfirst into this business because if he succeeds, my name will eternally be associated with this adventure and synonymous with failure.
But you'll get the upper hand, won't you, Holmes?
We'll see, Watson, that we will.
Who goes there?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend Dr. Watson. We are here at this late hour to meet with the Chief Warder. A recent event has led us to believe that some harm may befall the security of the buildings and goods under his responsibility.
Stay here and wait a moment. Above all, do not deface the walls.
Wouldn't you watch us though, or send someone to watch us or whatever? So the reason Sherlock wants to solve this game because it'll look bad for him, not because it'll look bad for England. It'll look bad on him. So, but that's just how he is.
So, Holmes, what are we doing?
So yeah, now we're at the Tower of London. So I like the music to this place. Get away from me, Watson! No, no! Get away! Anyway,
I must await the guard's return. I'm the detective, not the robber.
now what the? Someone deface this place. I wonder. So what does it say? I can't really tell. Something like 11/5/1793, and then something like race or something. I can't tell. Hubert de Mortius, 1723. Man, they carved this into the brick too. O'Connor's 24/7 1802. Allen's or whatever. Can't remember. What does it say? More Adams? 218-632. I think that's what it says anyway. I could be wrong. Godin? Godin? Yeah, I can't really tell. J. Montcalf. Is that a reference to the first game? Maybe. Or the Mummy one. Can't really. Some Man Partners. Glentworth Street? I can't really tell. Captain 17-1893. Stenwick. That's like a small little thing. I can't really tell. B Brothers 45-1892. C Waddle 77-1767, I think. And then Chesta 1772. Picton 25-3. Lorelei W or something like that. Can't really tell on something. 1757. Andre W. Petter 1866. And then TSU A Ari San Wu. Huh. Weird. Anyway, we're looking for. Whoops. Let's back up.
Good evening, gentlemen. I am Smith, the Chief Warder. Pardon me, but did you tell the guard that you are Sherlock Holmes?
Indeed, I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson.
Incredible, Mr. Holmes. What a strange coincidence that.
It is not a matter of coincidence in this case. I am here because something that you hold within these walls has disappeared. I was hoping to arrive in time to prevent this from happening, but I fear we are too late.
Are there 6?
Watson, I am certain that the Chief Warder will answer all of our questions as he brings us to the scene of the crime.
I will indeed. If you would come this way. Thank you for your discretion, Mr. Holmes. If word got out, the consequences would be disastrous. On that note, I would like to know who warned you. Apart from the Raven Master, I thought no one else knew.
Based on what you've told me, you should have assumed that someone else was fully informed of the situation. The same person who warned me. The very person who stole the ravens.
I beg your pardon?
It's much too long a story to relate, and time is not on our side. The basic facts of the matter are as follows. The man who stole the ravens has contemplated more than just your embarrassment. Your ravens will most certainly not be recaptured, not tonight, nor tomorrow. We must act accordingly. We'll claim that the birds are under quarantine for health reasons. You and the Raven Master must also confine yourselves and not talk to anyone, but continue your business as if nothing happened. Now, tell me what happened.
Alright, let's see how he captured these ravens. He's obviously doing it while we were distracted, trying to get to this place in the first place, so, yeah.
It's very simple. An hour ago at most, at nightfall, the Raven Master found me at my desk. He was quite agitated. The ravens had disappeared. As he was attempting to catch the last of the ravens to return it to the cage for the night, the black silhouette which he was chasing flew off. The ravens normally have their wings clipped. This bird then began to sing a little jingle, then flew swiftly away towards one of the buildings. The Raven Master then did a tour of the fortress and noticed that the ravens had disappeared and were replaced. Incredible!
Incredible indeed. Mr. Lupin learned how to fly, apparently.
And where is the Raven Master?
He is confined to his bed at present, and I am quite concerned due to his age. Mr. Holmes, we can't keep this matter secret forever. The ravens must be returned as soon as possible.
Indeed, there is a chance, as the thief certainly left some clues behind, quite possibly voluntarily. Without sounding vain, I do believe I am the only one who is capable of taking advantage of them.
Well, I mean, this game is directed at us, so, and it's called Sherlock Holmes versus Lupin, so, you know, not monk or something like that. Or I was trying to think of another guy, but I couldn't think of him off the top of my head. So, but anyway, the ravens, nevermore.
Where are the ravens normally during the day?
In the field facing the entrance to the White Tower. You can get there through this door. I was just there and noticed this black envelope on the ground. I haven't opened it yet.
Give it to me.
He's just like, all right, jeez. 6 have flown now. The 6 are back. Look on each one again and again. Where will the Lupins next attack? The 6 reunited shall form a quatrain. Quatrain? Yeah. Arsène Lupin.
Do you have a lantern you could lend us?
Yes, I can give you mine. Here. I can also give you a map of the site. I'm sure you will find it handy. Indeed. I'm already starting to feel disoriented here.
Yeah, it's a decent-sized area overall, compared to other places, I mean.
I will inform the service personnel that your presence here is authorized and that they are to assist you in any way possible. I will try to join you later. However, I must also prepare for the ceremony of the keys.
Watson, the game is afoot again.
What are we to do, Holmes?
Chase 6 birds, Watson.
Chase? There must be a shotgun or two here, Holmes. Why can't we mix business with pleasure for once?
One missed shot, and the bird flies off and never returns, taking England's dignity with it. Can you handle that kind of pressure, Watson?
Well?
Exactly, Watson. Now, let's listen to their calls and find whence they originate.
So now we gotta find them, so we gotta use the clues from the map and just hearing them out.
It must be done quickly, Holmes.
I would shoot the birds. But anyway, now that we have a Tower of London area here, however, we haven't unlocked. But yeah, this is whole area here to explore. So now we need to find these ravens all over the place. Okay. Alright, let's see. I can go through the door. Ooh.
Seed husks, it would appear. Lupin must have lured the ravens and then caught them one after the other.
So they were caught by just throwing seeds at them. Who knew how easy it would be to catch these large ravens, you know? Okay, so now we just need to find all of them via like context clues and everything like that. So, okay. Well, let's see.
A bird is hiding in one of the trees. Its song is quite lovely.
Alright, so we've unlocked the Tower Green area.
This bird is apprehensive. I mustn't get too close, otherwise I run the risk of it flying off and never returning. I'd like to know which bird it is. I have to attract it.
Okay, so let's see. Whoops.
The bird, Holmes. There it is.
This bird is apprehensive. I mustn't get too close, otherwise I run the risk of it flying off and never returning. I'd like to know which bird it is. I have to attract it.
Yeah, I don't know why I repeated that twice, but anyway.
This feather was dyed black.
Oh, they had it painted black. Oh, anyway, so okay, so we got that. So we need to figure out how to get this guy down.
This bird is apprehensive. I'd like to know which bird it is.
Okay, well anyway, we know about the black feather here. So okay.
The famous White Tower.
The White Tower, huh? Okay, now we can teleport to the White Tower now, so we at least have a... okay. So let's run around. Bones, huh? Alright, we're trying to see... As I said, we're just kind of looking for clues and interactions at this place. And there's a couple of doors. Oh, that was weird. I was like, why does it have a talking point? Yeah, the hand there is for the other side, I believe. Of it can't go in through this way. There's so many places to interact with here. Yeah, that's why that why they gave us a map to teleport and everything like that. So at least you can interact with stuff via, you know, clicking the space bar. So or it shows you where you need to go, sort of, you know. Arsenal.
Closed.
Can't get in yet. Okay, so let's see. Should be able to unlock. I thought we'd unlock some jump points by walking around the building, but I guess not. So, okay, so here we've got the hospital block. There's quite a few jumping points around this area, so basically I'm just doing this to unlock all the areas. So okay, here we found the Roman wall. Just taking a look at this area. Yeah, I'm glad they have this like kind of soothing music for this. Yeah, most puzzle games kind of work better when you have like soothing music. If it's super high action packed, it's a little bit more stressful because you're like, oh, you feel like you're on a clock even though you're technically not. So you can go up here. Yeah, I'm just kind of showing you like the general area of this place once. That way, after in the future, I'll just jump from location to location, save us some time. So nothing this way. So unfortunately, there's a lot of dead areas around here. So it's a lot of times, depending on how you play, it might be just you just spamming the space bar just to unlock stuff. You know, more fallen feathers, huh? All this scaffolding. What are they working on, or what were they working on anyway? Or did they stop in the middle? You know, government projects tend to do that a lot, where they'll work for a while and then they'll just stop working on it because they're like, hey, we're not getting paid, or we're getting paid by the completion of the project or by the hour. So you know, they'll take as long as they need to do that. So it always throws me off when I press the bar and I'll get a talk bubble and I'm like, oh yeah, it's Watson teleporting basically right before our eyes. Who knew? Yeah, this place is huge. This is why I'm doing it in first person mode, because if I was doing it in first or third person, I'd be you know, having to like double click all the time in each area. And that's why first person is better in this case. At least to me personally. Alright, what do we got more? So oh, can't actually go up here. Oh, it's blocked off. Never mind. I know they were trying to be realistic, but I feel like they maybe shouldn't have made it too large, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's fine. Wow, there's a door there. I don't know, just something funny about just finding a little section there. So now there's a door over there. See if we can actually go into that one. What was that again? Weapons room. Okay. I think that's closer to. Well, I thought we'd be able to just teleport to the weapons room, so, but that's fine. Just remember that for later. Oh, I guess it ties in with that. Nope, it's its own thing. Own separate thing. Do not go neighbor, Watson. Tis a silly place. There's the entrance.
Have you found something, Mr. Holmes?
Oh yeah, on this one, I forgot to mention what we are actually looking for. We're trying to look for specific prisoners around the 1800s. So just keep notice of the names or dates of some of the people around here. So yeah, like this one right here, for example, and O'Connor and stuff like that. So right. Oops, put that down. For curious why we were looking at that in the first place. Because, you know, this is one of those games, it's just not enough to just look at it. You must memorize it, study it, caress it as if it was your own child. And only then will you be free. And there's the door, remember the door over there that we can check too. I think this is probably one of the largest exploration areas in all the Sherlock Holmes games overall. Because most of them are pretty short areas. I think the only other bigger one was the wharf area in the Awakened game, I think. There might be another game where they have a pretty big area, but this is like one of the larger ones. Let's see, dormitory, cloakroom, and we unlock the Queen's house. Yeah, nothing on that one because we can't actually read it, so. Let's see, storeroom. Let's see, this one unlocked the storeroom. There's private lodgings there.
You hear it, Holmes?
A strange call, like a series of cracks alternating with smooth notes. The cries seem to be coming from the shrubs.
A shrubbery?
You hear it, Holmes?
A strange call, like a series of
Yes, I heard
You
it
hear it, Holmes?
Yes.
A strange call, like a series...
Okay, I'll come back. Yeesh. I was just showing it off. I'll click it in a second.
You hear it, Holmes?
A strange call.
I do hate when they repeat that over and over and over again. Okay, and here we unlocked the, let's see, we unlocked the scaffold site, and then we also unlocked the Chapel Royal, St. Peter and Vinicule, because I got those about the same time. So, and then we'll start going over like what we need to do, so. I think that's, might be it. I might be missing like one or two, but I think I've found most everything, so. Okay. This one is the Waterloo Barracks. Can't go into them, but we can call them the Waterloo Barracks. They are the waterest of loos. Yes, sir. Area we cannot go to. Of course, we can't go over there. Why would you even want to? Silly. Alright, I think we've found all the teleport spots, but I'll just verify by going. Okay, I think we've, yeah, because I can't go there. Okay, I think we've found everything in this place. So okay, let's go back to the scaffold site and deal with that obvious sound.
You hear it, Holmes?
A strange call.
Evening, governors. You the investigator Chief told us about? He told me to go around and spot you, but see, I was at a shag, and with it being a shilling a pack and all, there was no reason to inform Scotland Yard.
And technically, when they smoke cigarettes, it's a different name, one that's not wouldn't be appropriate here, but there it's fine. So, but yeah, we'll just say it's shag. It rhymes with shag, by the way.
What happened to your pack of tobacco?
Heading back to the barracks, it fell down, didn't it? I shone me lantern down on it, and this black thing swooped out the shrubs and nicked it. Since then, it won't stop its chattering.
Fancy that. What did the pack look like?
Oh, 'twas a bright blue pack. An anchor on the front too. I won't be giving you a reward for its return though, eh? Just so's we're clear.
I don't expect to find it, my friend. Good night.
That's that then. Good night.
Wow, what a jerk. I mean, we weren't going to find it anyway because that's not our job, but still. So, okay.
What singular tracks these are? I'd like to know which bird it is. I have to attract it.
Does that tell you anything, Holmes?
What singular tracks these are? I'd like to know which bird it is. I have to attract it.
Does that tell you anything, Holmes?
Okay, so that gives us an idea, so let me put that up so we can come back later for that one. So we've got that one to look forward to, so let's find... Oops. Let's go to the storeroom now.
Closed.
Ah, I was looking all over for you. Have you found anything that will put you on the trail of the missing ravens?
We are making progress. Tell me, what is behind this door?
It's the storeroom.
Okay. What do you store in there?
Do you have the key for this door?
I can open it, but you won't get far. A grill is blocking the entrance, and Pitt, our cook, thought it would be a good idea to put on a combination lock.
Is there something against the law to doing stuff like that? Like, because isn't this like the government's? Like, anyway.
Can you find the cook?
It's just that tonight is his night off. He could be in one of countless pubs in London, and he won't be back until tomorrow, just in time to prepare our tea.
That's unfortunate.
We'll have to find some other way to get past it.
Do you have the code for the lock?
No, having nothing to do in this area, I do not know the code.
Obviously, no chance.
Wait, I seem to remember that the code to open the lock has something to do with one of his ancestors. Listen, I can give you the key to his apartment. It's just to the right of the storeroom. If you find something, it will save time. I'll explain it when he gets back.
I thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Smith. I will return everything to its proper place.
Otherwise, Sherlock Holmes would lose face and everything with that, so... Alright. Someone's been here. Perhaps Lupin?
Hold on. The most recent footprints on the ground correspond exactly with those that I found in the National Gallery, in the soil from the pot. Those of Lupin.
Let's make sure, though.
These footprints are size 9.
Okay, just making sure. I think that's it.
Hold
really.
on. The most recent
Yeah, I think the big thing here is to find out that it's Lupin's feet, so, okay. Okay, let's look into his room. I guess we didn't have to... Or maybe we have to click the key now, so...
Closed.
Alright, yep. Okay. Yeah, got the standard chef's hat there. Hopefully none of the food he makes is rotten! Yeah, bad foundation, huh? Maybe... A little fireplace. Yeah, just like home. Oh. That looks recognizable. Divine. I think I've seen this type of art before. I forgot what it was called, though. But, anyway. I think a play I've seen had this art, or heard about had this art or whatever, so. Okay, wait. Let's take a look at the notes and everything here. Thursday, ham omelet, radish, and pudding. Friday, bacon and tomato pie, a new recipe that I hope they will like, and cake. Saturday, baked potato, braised duck, or can't really tell, and blueberry pie. Blueberry pie. Actually, I'm not actually a big fan of pie in general. I don't know why. Yeah. My dearest darling, it's been a long time since I've written with news, but I've been very tired for the last while, and I haven't had the energy to get up, even just to jot a note. And you know how Mary writes. I didn't dare ask her to take my dictation, as it would take me 3 days to correct her errors. I'd end up spending my pension on blotting papers. She is just the same, a sweet girl and not a thief like the one before. I'm happy to hear how work is going for you. The whole family is bursting with pride that one of our families is in the service of the Queen, our poor widow of Windsor. I was speaking the other day with Miss Nesbit, whose son didn't rise above raising pigs. The old lady thinks of nothing but him and his trade, and is always trying to convince me to buy some ham, lard, and whatever you have whenever she visits. I said to her, "You listen, Miss Nesbit, if you're just here to nauseate me with these greasy references to your son's sad toilings, you might as well stay home." She reeks of manure almost as much as the pigs themselves. But no, she is proud to raise pigs. I mean, bacon, man. Bacon's awesome. She is proud to raise pigs, even though her grandfather was the Duke himself's master of the hunt. Talk about a social climber. Huh. Not like you, my dear. When I think of you as a cook in the Tower of London with regal chambers, to be sure. You're sure regal, we'll go with that. When years ago our family had their feet in chains, they were stood up all night and all day waiting at the postern. You told me that you had found a trace of your ancestor's arrival, as well as the precise date that he was standing there so many years ago. It's good of you to honor his memory and forgive him for For no matter what his faults were, it's thanks to him that we have gotten through the trials of time. Take care of yourself. Your loving Grand Nudra.
This letter is very interesting. It's a shame the envelope is missing.
Would have given us a little bit of a clue, I guess. So, all right. Let's see what this is. Miss McAdams and her 2 children, Mr. McAdams and Miss Pitt, her 4 grandchildren.
McAdams family. I've seen that name somewhere.
But where? Where indeed? So, okay. Alright, I'm trying to think if there's anything else around this place, so. I thought there was something else that was supposed to be in here that I'm missing. Maybe not. Okay, wait, let's check the actual storeroom itself and see if it gave us the key. And there's the grate there.
Closed. This door is locked, and unlike Lupin, I am not a master lockpick.
Well, good. There's some things that the Sherlock Holmes can. Actually, I thought in some of the books he can actually lockpick, but it's not complicated locks. I could be wrong though. It's been, like I said, it's been a long time since I've actually read the novels, so you'll have to forgive me. I could have swore he knew how to like do basic lockpicking or something.
All of these products are stamped with the royal coat of arms.
Interesting. Oh, I thought it was gonna keep going with a cutscene just because it transferred to the light there. So
all of these products are stamped with the royal coat of arms. Sunflower seeds. They are a delicacy to certain birds.
no, that'll help us capture some of the birds at least. All right.
All of these products are stamped with the royal coat of arms.
Yes, I'm glad you had us check all this just to say the same thing over and over and over again.
All of these products are stamped with the royal coat of arms.
Of course you're gonna say that.
Nice faience plate.
There we go. Something different.
This may prove to be useful. A few drops of red wax. They are from the jars of tomatoes.
Tomatoes, you say? Wait, what?
This may prove to be useful.
Look, Holmes, jars of tomatoes from Italy. They must be delicious.
Maybe. I'm not a fan of eating straight up tomatoes, but you know.
A few drops of red wax. They are from the jars of tomatoes.
It just looks like they just stuff the tomatoes all in there. Well, I mean, that's how it would work, but still.
Look, Holmes, jars of
Okay. Sorry, you're just repeating yourself, so. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I think we might have gotten everything we need from this place, so. Okay. So I think we're done here for now, because we'll need to check the rest of the let's see, McAdams. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's go back to the tower. Okay, where was McAdams? I thought I saw them around here somewhere. Let's see. I was looking this. Or not McAdams, like Mac Adams or whatever. I thought I remember seeing what's it. There's O'Connor. The problem is it's really hard to see some of these names here. What is the thing? Oh, is that? No, that's. Yeah, like I said, I have a really tough time like look at these things, so. Oops. Oh, there it is, Mac Adams. Okay, so Mac Adams is 2181632. Like I said, I have a. Then again, I use glasses, and my glass prescription actually needs to be like updated. I just keep forgetting to do it. But anyway, so that's the number we need. So write that down. So let's go back to the storeroom. Oops. Okay.
closed. This door is locked, and unlike Lupin, I am not a master lockpick.
Okay. Let's see. Oops. 2, 1, 8, 1, 6, 3, 2. All right. Now we can go inside.
Nice faience plate.
Yeah, I thought there was. I think you could take the plate. Maybe I'm misremembering. But anyway. Okay, what are we looking for in here? Ugh. Pig. There's sausages or sausages.
It must be done quickly, Holmes.
Nah, we'll take at least an hour or so.
This chicken was painted black. It seems to have some paper in its entrails. The message written on this paper is illegible.
It seems so simple, Holmes.
It does? It's illegible, though. Oh, yeah, I also forgot to mention what we actually grabbed. We grabbed a canvas bag and string while we were there as well, so... Okay. See if there's anything else around here. No, the chicken that was painted black was the only thing we really needed there. It was painted black. I see those girls go by dressed in their summer clothes. I thought you could
Nice faience plate.
I thought you could take the faience plate. Yeah, maybe I missed a step somewhere. Because you're supposed to be able to take it.
Nice faience plate.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to remember that for later, because I could have swore we could take it, so... Alright, let's see. Other than the faience plate... Okay. Let's see, and we also got the chicken and the illegible thing there, so... Let's go... I think we found everything here. Other than the faience plate. Like I said, I must have missed a step somewhere that allows me to grab it, because as far as I'm aware, I'm supposed to be able to grab that thing.
Nice faience plate.
But it won't let me do it. Oh, well, like I said, we'll come back later, so. Alright, let's go to the Queen's house and check the dormitories. Okay, let's see what's in here. Nice little living area. Regal accommodations indeed. At least it's bigger than some places I've stayed at in my life. Although I don't need much room myself, so.
A sock that was left behind. What scandal! One of the guards deserves a punishment.
We have more important things to deal with, Watson.
Really? Leaving a sock? Really? I mean, then again, in the army, they require you to have a passion play. Lincoln? Whatever. They require you to be cleanly. It's to help with discipline and stuff like that. So you would actually, I think in the army, you would get at least punished. Not like maybe severely, but you would maybe have to run laps or something like that if you didn't tidy up your bed, stuff like that. Obviously, in the field of battle, they didn't expect it, but it was just the idea of taking direction, being orderly, stuff like that. So, because in battle, you need to be able to follow direction, because if you just go off on your own like some crazy vigilante, you might get your whole group killed, you know.
Interesting. A camera with a magnesium flash.
Magnesium flash. Boom, pow. Flashbang. Yeah, little details. Ooh. All right, now we get to find out a little bit about how the birds work. So this is really the big one we were trying to find. So, okay, blue bird of paradise, Paradisia rudolfi. These fowl from Oceania use a unique technique in order to attract the female during the amorous season. They construct little grass and twig cabins that they decorate with flowers and rocks, working until their adornments are of a dazzling blue color. Some explorers have witnessed the extraordinary risk-taking of these little carpenters in their quest for blue objects. Some of them even penetrating camps and skimming humans' feet. The origin of this blue obsession can be explained, perhaps by the fact that blue is the only color that the bird's eyes can distinguish. Rock partridge, Electoris gracia, a cousin to the red-legged partridge of Corsica, this remarkable bird has become in only a few decades one of the rarest in Europe. Naturalists confirm that only a dozen specimens remain, of which most are in captivity. The fall in the number of these is due to intense hunting in their habitat, the Sardonian forest, and because of their slow rate of reproduction. The few facts that we know about this behavior of this bird are based on observations made in aviaries. The literature and the specialists all agree on the bird's great plasticity, as it rarely gets alarmed and almost never leaves its preferred perches, so thus people would kill it and eat it. Or if not people, then animals and stuff like that. Reproduction is based on the exchange of cries between the female and the male, the female usually initiating the interactions. Her unique cries seem to have a hypnotic effect on the male, just like real life, who must often wait for years before being solicited, and the ease of reproducing the sound with a call has made for the grave, inexorable fate of this species. Well, that's kind of screwed up.
This may prove to be useful.
Oh, you think so, Mr. Holmes? It's almost like we're going to figure out how to get these birds. These birds indeed. Alright, let's go in the other room.
Closed.
Can't get in the cloakroom. Watson, get out of there. Ah. Alright, maybe now that we've found out it's a bluebird, maybe now I can actually grab the plate of the game. Bugged out again.
Nice faience plate.
Now
What
we
the
can.
devil are you up to, Holmes?
So much I thought you could grab it before you learned of the bird thing. I must be misremembering. Or maybe a different version of the game allowed you to grab the plate without even figuring that out. So, okay. Alright, let's go. Oops. Whoops. I didn't mean to switch to first person. No way. Or third person, I mean. No way. Okay, so.
Do you hear it, Holmes?
A strange call, like a series of cracks alternating with smooth notes. The cries seem to be coming from the shrubs.
Do you hear it,
No,
Holmes?
yes,
A strange call.
I don't know. Whoops. I don't know if it's that.
Do you hear it, Holmes?
Stop it.
A strange call.
Ah, I keep backing up.
Do you hear it, Holmes?
A strange call.
Oh, what? Why does it keep doing that?
Do you hear it, Holmes?
Sorry, my
a strange call.
my controller's being weird. There we go. I was trying to see if there's anything I missed, other than the
Do
obvious.
you hear it, Holmes?
A strange call.
Oh, is that the one from... Oh, never mind. I was like, why is it seeing that from...
Impossible
so
to scour. These shrubs are impenetrable. Impossible to
Okay,
scour.
that's what it's trying.
These shrubs are impenetrable.
Okay. Well, let's go... Actually, we might call it... Let's see. I want to go to... Where is the... It's supposed to be down... Let's see, it was under...
Do you hear it, Holmes?
A strange call.
Come on, stop it. We don't need to do that over and over and over again. Come on, game. Okay. Well, now we need to go to the... Let's see, where was that room again? I forgot. There was that one room where we could climb up, we could go up the stairs. It was the weapons room, which was it over? It was a bit further down, wasn't it? Yeah, it was over here, right? At least I believe it was this one was the weapons room. Although the or the arsenal room, I mean. Yeah, weapons room. Never mind. Okay. So now we must find. Oh, I just didn't walk in far enough. I should have walked in. I forgot that you had to walk inside to unlock that place. All right. Well, it looks like well, we'll continue on just a little bit longer, but you know, we might call it here pretty soon. Sorry, I was pressing the wrong button. I was actually pressing a different button to check for stuff. So,
This collection of weapons is impressive.
bunch of flintlock pistols and stuff like that, I assume. So, yeah, I don't have any guns myself. I used to shoot, but when I was in the Boy Scouts, I used to shoot like black powder rifles and stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
A box of munitions, empty.
What the devil are you up to, Holmes?
Well, you can't shoot the guys because you're afraid of killing the birds, but I can.
This collection of weapons is impressive.
I used to know all these different types of weapons, like spears, halberds, geese arms, stuff like that, poleaxe, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'd have to look at a weapons chart.
Magnificent articulated armor. All of the pieces are detachable, even the greaves.
Even the greaves, you say? Well, there's a nasty mace there.
Magnificent articulated armor. All of the pieces are detachable.
Whoops. Except I think that's a Morning Star, actually. I could be wrong, but a Mason and Morning Star are not the same thing. Especially if you talk to a weapons expert, they're like, they're not the same thing.
This may prove to be useful.
Well, for something, if anything.
This part is dedicated to medieval hunting.
Yeah, look at all the traps. Bugle for foxes for fox. I think it's a foxhorn for the fox hunt or whatever.
If I want to attract a bird with this call, I must know which bird to call. It could be that none of the calls will correspond.
Yeah, so we'll have to take a look at those. I'll save that for next
This
episode.
part is dedicated to medieval hunting.
I see gloves, a collar, a hunter's bag or whatever. Is that Sir Francis Drake? No, but...
This space is dedicated to the Navy.
In the Navy, you could sail the 7 seas in the Navy. You could put your mind at ease.
These shields have very interesting arms.
They're not arms. No, I know what you're talking about.
Closed. A small Navy cannon in perfect condition. It is just missing the wheels.
If only we could use it.
This net has a large mesh. We'll find out later if it'll prove to be useful.
Like a lot of things in life, meshes are always useful.
This may prove to be useful.
I got ourselves a telescope. All right. Well, our journey to find the 6 ravens is a little bit more complicated. We must walk over this place. We've already been to the gallery all day, and now we have to do this. Arsène Lupin is definitely putting us on our toes. But can we stay on our toes and get to the heels and get ahead of Lupin in the game? Can we find the 6 ravens? What's next on his derelict trail to keep embarrassing England? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Sherlock Holmes versus Arsène Lupin. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.